Health is 80% nutrition and 20% everything else.
Welcome to the Nutrition Revolution, where food isn't just fuel, it's medicine, it's transformation, it's life-changing. I'm your beloved nutritionist, Fernando, and in this show, we're tearing down myths, breaking barriers, and diving deep into real stories of how nutrition creates an impact. In each episode, one of my expert dietitians from the Qua Nutrition signature clinics and one of their incredible clients, people who've experienced the power of food in ways they've never imagined, sit down to unwind with us. Together, they've unpacked their journeys, the science behind their breakthroughs, and the mindset shifts that turns struggles into strength. Because here's the truth, what you eat doesn't change your body. It changes your energy, your focus, and your future. So whether you're fighting a health battle, chasing peak performance, or just curious about the magic of real nutrition, you are in the right place. This is the Nutrition Revolution, and it's time to rethink what's possible.
Hello and welcome to Nutrition Revolution. I'm Jayashree HUD nutritionist at Qua Nutrition. With over a decade of experience and working with more than 800 plus clients, I'm here today sitting in front of you to help you understand the reality of nutrition. I would like to introduce you to a wonderful couple, Jayashree and Jaishankar, who decided to trust us with their health journey. Welcome to Qua Nutrition, and thank you for joining us today. Could you please give us a brief about yourself?
Thanks for having us today. We are in our mid-50s, so we started noticing that our health parameters were not okay. We could always felt that it can be better. And I had some health issues earlier. I had a hysterectomy when I was 40. So my stamina and energy level was low during the day. And I always had stomach issues with respect to bloating, feeling heavy after the meal, and having that food coma hit you after in the afternoon. And the energy level was going down from morning to evening, if you look at. So we didn't know. We were shooting at the dark, trying different trial and error methods, and home cooked food, regular exercise. It was not helping, it was not hitting the nail. So we were exploring what to do. And so the Qua came at the right time too.
So Jayashree and Jay, you both were diligent about exercise and home cooked food, right?
Yes.
Yet you struggled with the weight issues and gut issues. So when was the moment that you realized that something was fundamentally wrong?
Let me tell about myself. So I went through an Ayurvedic treatment. I always felt gut was an issue with me. So I went through a complete treatment. I lost weight. I became better. I could feel better, but it reversed immediately within a few months. So it was always a yo-yo. I tried many things and I knew that there was something wrong. We were not addressing the root cause of the problem. So that was the time I discovered Qua through a program on Rajshamani when Ryan was there, and I could immediately connect with that show. A few years back, I had seen an article in Deccan Herald which had spoken about how genetics will help you have the right nutrition. This at that time, the sample had to be sent, I think, to Australia for a test, and that will tell you what kind of food to have. And when I saw this, we could immediately relate, and we said as a couple we should explore this. That's how we came to Qua Nutrition.
So you mentioned about the Ayurvedic treatments and the over-the-counter fixes and all.
Yes.
What kind of results did you see, and was it feasible in the long run?
They were all temporary fixes. When I travel quite extensively, so my doctor would say if things are not okay, just have a Pan-D, or I would have a Kayam Churn to clear my gut. So these were temporary fixes which gives you a relief temporarily, but I always knew that things were not okay. So that, and it was something, it was bothering me at all times.
He always says at home, I'm not at all happy with my stomach. No, very often he says that.
This is despite having only home food.
Correct.
Yeah, and we both were working professionals. She was working for IBM, I was working for Total. A lot of corporate life, extensive travel. Okay, for the last 13 years, we are running our own company and having a good work-life balance. Despite good work-life balance, despite having home food, morning exercise, all routines, we knew that something was off and things were not. We could have a better life.
Traditionally, home practices or cultural practices is not helping now. We felt that we need to understand this scientifically, backed by scientific research, clinical data, that we need to approach this in a different manner. So that was our thought process. We have been eating the same kind of food since childhood, the same one food for all in the family. So that somehow we are
Was not working for you.
it's not working. We
Yeah.
were lacking that the supplements which needs the body needs for the proper functioning. So we knew that something was amiss. So Qua Nutrition was just the right answer for that.
Food was more based on likes and dislikes at home. I like this, so we cook this food. I don't like this, so we don't cook this
It
food.
was not based on the nutritional need for the individual.
Correct.
And we unknowingly we have fed ourselves food which is not helping us, nourishing us. Instead of nourishing us, it was doing the opposite. That's what I come to understand after going through this program. I was not nourishing myself, I was doing the opposite.
Just eating for the taste buds and filling the stomach. So you described eating based on the family traditions and what you were taught from childhood. So how difficult was it to let go those habits?
It was not difficult because I was controlling the kitchen, and it's a small nuclear family, and so I could bring out easier. But we were assuming certain things, like having a smoothie in the morning, increase our sugar spike. We were not aware of that. After you educated us, only we came to know. And having a fruit basket in the night, things like that. Having cereals with milk and load with vegetables as breakfast. So we were not doing the right way. We were thinking that we were doing good, but it
was not the right,
yeah, it
because
was not the
generally
right way.
we all think that milk, fruits, eating in abundance is good for us, right? So yes.
That was the myth, and it totally got shattered.
So Jayashree, so could you tell us what are the small changes or the first changes that you observed after following the nutrition plan?
Yeah. And first it took just a week to settle into the new plan. We had to order some things, take away some things from my kitchen cabinet. So it took first a week to settle in. Then after we started following the plan, first initially it was an effort. Then the body added intuitive action, and it was guiding. So when I see any food which is like roti or a milk based item somewhere, I was not craving for it. It no longer tempted me, and I didn't have any cold symptoms, but a lot of phlegm came out. I feel like spitting out phlegm during the day. It happened within the first 2 weeks, and it almost for 10 days I had to do that. Then I realized that my lungs were getting clear. I was able to breathe better. That was the first major experience for me. And gradually my inch loss happened. I could feel it in my clothes, and people started noticing me.
That you have lost weight.
Reduced. And right now with this program I've reduced from XXL to large, so that's a big journey.
Awesome.
And Qua turned out to be definitely an investment for us. As Ryan frequently says, I hear him saying, it's ROI is health. So Qua definitely is an investment for us. And we have given the best gift to ourselves. That's what I feel.
So you call Qua an investment, and not a expense. Could you break down the returns that you have seen?
See, I'll tell you a few from my point of view. I always felt that anything you do is an investment and not an expense. Not only here in life as such, and this has become even more. Health is something which is paramount, and benefits to health is priceless. Okay, so in my case there has been a lot of advantages. Mornings I would always have swollen legs. I am flat-footed, so I would have leg pains. Okay, so I would use on my shoes and all. No, you have those paddings at the
Correct.
bottom to
Support.
always to support so that you don't get that leg pain. All that has vanished. I had BP for the last 8 months now. I am not taking BP medicine at all. Other medication has reduced. So these are priceless. Okay, you can't put a price to it. So it's an investment, no doubt at all. Yes, and best part is to know ourselves. So that has helped us a lot. Yeah.
Correct.
As I told you, I had hysterectomy when I was 40. And one of the major reasons stated is overweight. And I have gallstones, which are asymptomatic. But another reason is fat, overweight, fat, all these fat contributed. So I got operated when I was 40. Since I'm mid-50 now, and since then I have my energy level and stamina was low. End of the day, second half of the day, I used to go dull. And with this program, my energy levels are up, stamina is up. Climbing stairs, I'm able to do with ease. Usually, used to go one by one, step by step. Now I'm doing it with ease. And I was going for short walks. Now I'm going long walks. We do 5 kilometers, 7 kilometers every week. We go for long walks, and we are happy to go for treks. So those are all the positive things which has come out, and it has brought in a lot. Enthusiasm has kicked in. It is part of. We are in good spirit always. And doing as a couple helped us a lot. So seeing each other's happy progress.
It motivates also.
Yeah. We enjoyed each other's progress. So that was.
I remember one incident. You had gone to Andamans, and I think there was a trekking group.
Yes.
And I think you both were the oldest in that group, right? And I think you both had the most energy out of everyone.
Yes. In fact, we were able to motivate quite a lot of youngsters in that group, and they were quite keen to know what was the secret of our energy levels. Yeah, and Qua Nutrition has definitely helped there. Most of the crowd was about 25 to 35. That was the group there.
So you were double of their age.
Almost.
Yeah. And other thing is, I had pigmentations in the face. That has gone. My face is skin tone is.
I think everyone can see that. That's like you have a very clear skin now.
Yeah, clear skin now. And the entire program, the inch loss happened as I was telling you. You moved from XXL to large. I was a pear-shaped person. Now I'm more moving towards a rectangular shaped person, and. In spite of all this changes in the body, not even a single stretch mark.
Awesome.
Usually we see with weight loss.
Correct.
I asked you this question also in our sessions. You said because of the balanced diet, stretch marks doesn't come because we are taking care of the nourishment. So entire thing, there's no stretch marks at all for both of us. That's a welcoming sign.
So along with the diet plan, you also have invested in like a smart digital gym, right? So how did this complement each other?
One is we invested in that, and also a body analyzer. We invested in both because we always felt that if you don't measure, okay,
if there's no data,
and if you don't measure, you will not know how you are progressing. So religiously every Sunday, even now today, we both of us stand on this one to understand what is our percentage of mass, percentage of
fat,
and muscle. Are they improving? What did we did last week? Is it better? Was it worse? This we did. Along with that, we knew that we had to develop on our muscles. It was very important, and that was why we invested in a smart home gym. Okay, so that was to give strength training to us. And after joining Qua Nutrition, we realized that our protein intake, being vegetarian, is very, very low. Along with this, protein was very important, and you introduced us being lactose intolerant. You introduced us to the right protein, what we need to have, and that helped us to improve our health holistically.
And every Sunday it's a ritual between us that we stand on that scale and see the progress. But if we had gone little off track, immediately it will show. So we know that because of this, my fat percentage is going up, muscle mass is not going up, visceral fat. When things improve, we are happy. When things don't improve, we know why it is.
Correct. And I think that motivates you to work better the next week.
Yeah. So that was till today we are doing it for the last 1 year. Yeah.
More than a year now.
So you just mentioned about the scale that monitors and that helps you track about your progress. So now let's talk about the results, the genetic reports and the microbiome report that you have done. So over there we have seen that you are intolerant to certain food, there's certain toxins in your body. What shocked you the most and how did the plan help you in overcome that?
Genetic report was eye-opener. Okay, all along all these years, whenever we go for a health checkup, we get a report based on the blood test, and each parameter has some numeric value. Each parameter, the unit is different. It's difficult to keep it in mind, and also they are all for that period of time. Okay, when we take a test, it's valid for only for
3 months duration. And it changes.
Yeah, and even gut microbe, you said it's valid for only couple of months or so. But this genetic report, the first time we are seeing a qualitative comment report, and this is about me, So all along we have missed this. This should be the fundamental framework which we should have had right from beginning. And you say in the spiritual world, all the seers and acharyas, they have laid the path to discover who am I and the self-enquiry. For the food and lifestyle, this is the who am I report. So and this is very personal for individual, and that was very eye-opening for me. And let it be the traits, the macronutrients, and in the report says that my fat tolerance is on the red, 8 or 9 out of 10. And the major thing which came out, which you highlighted, is the gluten and lactose intolerance, which was an eye-opener.
Was it difficult to go completely away from gluten and lactose? How difficult was it?
Initially, it was difficult. We always had the myth that have chapatis to reduce weight. So our food would always be 2 or 3 chapatis and a curd rice. Okay, both in strict no as per this report. Okay, so this was an eye opener. We stopped it. Initially, it took some time because most of whatever you eat with coffee or tea, we'll have 1 or 2 biscuits. Mari biscuit used to be a go-to thing at all times. So that had to stop. Many things had to stop. We had to rediscover many things. Thanks to you, you were able to introduce us to a lot of alternatives, which helped us to overcome the traditional what we were having, which was not good for us, and to have healthier foods which suits our body well. So that journey was good, and we were able to discover that quite nicely.
And the diet plan also, it was close to what we were already eating, minus the gluten and lactose. And you filled in with all the macro and micronutrients what we need. So it was a breeze. And nowhere we felt that we are dieting and we are in the path
restricting
yourself. We were not in that space at all.
So Jay, you do travel extensively.
Yes.
So how difficult is it to still stick to some healthier options or still manage your diet in the sense like still avoiding the intolerances and all?
Initially, slight difficulties were there, but I was very clear as to what kind of food I can have. Now, all the clients or whomever I meet professionally, they know my needs. So instead of having normal coffee, they only serve either black coffee or black tea or green tea. So all the people around me, the entire ecosystem is aware of my
Awesome.
Yes, so that is well known to them. And I also have food. In the evenings, I just have a dal khichdi, order dal khichdi and some salad and have it. The next day morning I'm in a very good shape. So that helps a lot. So understanding what you need to have, what you don't have, should not have, helped me a lot. Yeah. And most sweet cravings used to be quite high. And having a balanced diet, I was able to. Today we don't crave for sweets at all.
And in between snacks, between meals, that craving also gone. So we know we have a fruit slot as suggested by you. There's only one fruit slot. So earlier we were having fruits throughout the day.
So whenever you're hungry, you'll just take a fruit.
How to eat, when to eat, what combination to eat, what to avoid. So entire thing was guided by
like adding a few seeds with fruits, which you suggested to us to keep your sugar level low. So excellent. Following even today, yes.
So Jay, you mentioned like how your clients and even the people that you work with know about your restrictions and they have accepted it. So how was it before and what was the reaction? Or even now, if you have any, and if you get any such kind of reactions?
No, initially we were blending in, eating what everybody was eating, and then later on suffer. Now we are more conscious, and as he mentioned that our close family circle, they know, they are aware of it, so they don't offer us gluten and lactose kind of food. Now we are openly speaking. That is the big shift which has happened. We are openly talking about it, and so that we are protected and also spreading the awareness.
We have got lots of people looking at both of us. What did you guys do? Okay, and we talk about Qua Nutrition and how it has helped us. Okay, even suppose we go to a marriage and we are very clear in a buffet what to have, what not to have. Okay, we just go to 1 or 2 counters, the food which we need to have, only that we have. We know the section of food which we can have and what we should not have, and we have made a clear demarcation on that.
When you go in a buffet, we know that green and red labeled food. Being a vegetarian, I only go to the green counter.
Correct.
Red food is there, it's for somebody else, not for me. So similarly, if gluten and dairy products is there, that food is for somebody else, not for me. So that message has clearly gone to my brain.
So, are there any like in your social circle? Sometimes do people force you like, no, just take it once, nothing will happen. Why don't you try it?
No.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. There's a puja done, and we offer a sweet. We just pick a small pick, and so that we don't hurt their
Just to
sentiments,
respect
to
Yeah.
respect their one. But we don't have a complete sweet. We just have a small
Portion control.
Yeah.
So, how did doing the nutrition plan together or the workouts together help you in achieving better results?
Yeah, definitely it is advantageous. We could remind each other on the different supplements we had to take, and our nutrition plan, diet plan was designed carefully by you so that it is not very much away from our regular cooking lifestyle. So definitely it helped to prepare in the preparation, and we were happy to see each other's progress and motivate and enjoy each other's progress, I would say.
Yeah. And the best part was Qua Nutrition curating a menu for, food for us, the entire diet plan. So from Monday to Sunday, you have every day, morning what you will have, afternoon what you will have, in between what to have, night what to have. So that helped us. You talked out at every aspect, and you also ensured that our nutrition was fully covered. So that helped us to go through it quite nicely. And also you had given us a cheat day. Okay.
Cheat meal.
Cheat meal, yes, not cheat day, cheat meal. Despite that, we were not having a cheat meal. Yes.
The cheat meal was there, but not very,
Not anything
we didn't
unhealthy.
cheat much.
Correct.
We didn't-
Okay.
we didn't get into
And I remember you saying, can I have a cheat meal, not a cheat day away from exercise. So every day. So that was
Great.
mantra.
Was there any instance where like the other person was seeing much more better results than like you, and then you felt like, okay, a little bit of jealousy, oh, he's seeing better results than me?
Jealousy never came in for between us, but what I could see, her inch loss was much faster, which I was quite happy about, because her floor exercise, she does much more than me, so that has really helped her, and her flexibility is much better.
Yeah. Earlier, I used to have stiff neck. I can't turn back and see. I had to turn my whole body to the, and the arm rotation, flexibility in the body. Those are all tremendously improved. Yeah.
So, Jay, if you could redesign the healthcare priorities, so where do you think nutrition and diet should stand?
Right on top. After Qua Nutrition discovered that health is 80% nutrition and 20% everything else. So it is right on top, and I'm sure you will also agree with that.
Yes, and what we were unaware, it was an unknown. Okay, we are so-called educated or living in city, having access to everything, but we were totally lacking this knowledge and awareness. If I had tested myself earlier about this, and if I had this awareness, maybe I would not have gotten to the issues what I had faced. Okay, and reports were saying everything about me.
A few examples. Economy opened up. After the economy opening up in the 90s, you had all sorts of junk food coming, fast food coming into the market, and we were part of that. Okay, I was in my mid-20s when the economy opened up, so we grew along with that. So we grew with all the pizzas, all the burgers, all the fast foods. We never knew
Street foods
also, and we never knew what to eat, what not to eat. We just went with the flow.
And like how you say, the report is so easy to understand and remember, right? Like unlike the blood parameters where the reports keeps changing, so it's easy for you to see and remember, okay, these are the nutrients which will be low always in my body, so maybe I have to add them extra through food or through supplements.
Yeah,
Very
in any health report when we do, we'll just see whether whatever parameter is there within the range given or not.
Correct.
We never knew anything behind that. Actually.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
And in one of and also thanks to Qua Nutrition, the different podcasts, Ryan himself says many things, and he brings specialists from that. I'm a regular viewer of that. Recently, there was an interview with a gut microbe specialist, and he was saying that antibiotics disturbs our gut. And all along, when we go to a doctor and they prescribe antibiotics, doctor says take it for 5 days. But in third day, if you're okay, why should I
Take
take
it,
more
yes.
medicines, I stop. But that came out in the interview that if I don't take it, there will be some survivor bacteria waiting in my system. Next time when it come, they will
Correct.
take
They
over
become
and
more
they'll be more
resistant.
powerful.
Yes.
So that was, wow, whoa, what is it? No. So unless somebody tells with a reason, the human mind, difficult to convince ourselves and follow it. So
Correct.
in every aspect in the report, when you explained why we are doing this, why you have to take it this way, that was very convincing.
And how it's connected to your current symptoms.
Correct. And that was very convincing to adhere to the plan. Nowhere we felt that, should we stop or move away? No, nowhere we felt that. No, we were always sticking to the plan because you convinced us to do it.
So Jay, you have stopped your BP medications, right?
Yes.
Which you told us.
Yes.
And Jayashree, your HbA1c is completely normal now. So did you expect such kind of results?
No, I did not expect this. The reason why we came here was to have a better quality of life and to age gracefully. That was the only thing. We wanted to age gracefully. We are in the mid 50s. We knew that we are getting older and we had to age gracefully. If we don't take care of our health, we'll have more and more health issues as we grow older.
Correct.
So that was very clear about us and we were unable to get the right fit at the time. BP already gone. I mean, I'm not taking any BP medicine now. It's about 8 months. Okay. And when I go regularly to my doctor, he's also quite happy with my performance as such, as my parameters which I do. Every 6 months I do my tests. So he's quite happy about it. H1B is it used to be a pre-diabetic around 6.2, 6.1. Now it has come to normal levels of 5.6, 5. So these are things which I did not expect it to happen actually. Yes.
And for me, the sugar parameters and the lipid profile, all the cholesterol, they were crossing the border. Recent tests, all are in healthy range, and I'm happy about it. So it has. We didn't sign up for this, but it all happened.
We are continuously discovering benefits actually.
Yeah. No, always his leg, there used to be a swelling. Always there used to be a swelling, and when he gets up in the morning, there used to be stiffness. Now his leg is flat.
Yes. It's gone.
All the unwanted inflammation, water retention, the toxins have washed out. So for both of us, that we could see.
And for how long both of you were on medications for either sugar or BP?
Sugar, we were not on medication. It was always pre-diabetic. But BP, probably more than 20 years. More than 20 years in my case, yeah.
Good. And from the last 6 months, as you mentioned, you have not been taking it.
8 months.
And he monitors it every week at
every
home
week
also,
again,
and
without measurement.
in the clinic once in 6 months.
Yeah.
And I used to have lot of burps. Burping was a big part of me. After meal in the night, I used to have a series of burps. I used to walk around the house. Even if I touch anywhere in the body, burp used to come. So that is totally gone. That is a big blessing for me. And always used to feel heavy after meal. And now thinking of it, it was all what I was eating. So I used to have roti and rice in the same meal, which is a big no. So being a South Indian vegetarian, curd rice is a big part of our meal. And even roti, gluten, curd rice, lactose, both were a no for me. So unknowingly, we were not nourishing ourselves properly. So that was a big discovery.
How did the nutrition plan help with your professional life in terms of like your productivity or your mental health?
Energy levels are improved. I'm able to concentrate better. So to solve this particular problem, it takes lesser time now. So that is a big advantage. Yeah, clearly an advantage.
Yeah, that brain fog is clearly gone. We are more alert during the day and more sharp, and the energy levels are up. Personally, for me, that is a big takeaway. The energy levels are up. Sometimes I feel guilty of feeding the family, not knowing about this, and lack of awareness. I have fed myself and the family not the right food. That's a guilt I carry. But now, maybe we are in mid-50s. We come to know about this now, backed by clinical research and advanced in the medicine world. Maybe the next generation, for them, they should be aware of it right from their young age. They should be taught how to read labels, and it should be common knowledge, not going to signing up for a program and getting to know it. It should become common knowledge. That will be nice.
So, what's next for you both? Now you have already accomplished like whatever your goals were, right? When you're working with us, and even now you're continuing. So, what is the next step?
It's a journey. It'll never stop. It has to continue. Okay, always. A few things which I feel I should tell Qua Nutrition is, if probably when my daughter was growing up, we were aware of this, we would have built all her food habits around the food which she likes or which is suitable to her rather than what she likes.
Correct.
So this is something which I thought if it can be extended to children, it will be very nice. I don't know how it can happen, but it will be a good thing which Qua Nutrition should think of. Yes.
So yeah, we do definitely do nutrition plan for children also. So I even myself I work with a lot of kids, and what we have seen is that if they come at a younger age, it's very easier for them to change their food habits. In the beginning, it might be a little difficult because children will have their likes and dislikes, but slowly, they also always turn towards the good food. I'm working with so many athletes and even regular children who are like 8 years old, 10 years old, and you will see they don't crave for sugars, they don't crave for junk because their taste buds are accustomed to now healthy eating.
Healthy eating. Okay.
And even I have seen parents of young children, right, where both the mother and father have a healthy eating habit, automatically even the child goes towards that.
Definitely will educate people known to us to get into a diet plan for the child also at a young age to understand what suits them.
Correct. And if doing the genetic test also helps to know at a younger age what actually works for them, rather than feeding something which they might just like it but might not work for the body in a longer run.
Yes,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, what I would like to do is we would like to continue in the same thing. There is no going back. This is the new normal for me. So definitely this journey will continue. And I would like to understand more about vegetables and fruits, the different based on their caloric value, nutritional value, GI, what to eat, what combinations to eat, when to eat, and also explore more on vegetables. You have creeper vegetables, normal vegetables, nightshades, the different kind of vegetables, their combination, how the nutritional value in that. I would like to understand that academic
and maybe
value,
like which vegetable might be good for a certain condition or which you should be
Correct.
avoiding for a particular maybe
yeah.
symptom.
Yeah, for academic interest, I would like to explore in that area, and also I would like to draw in wisdom from Ayurveda. So on the body types and the seasonal foods with this genetic filter.
Correct.
And so I know I have what is applicable for me. So with this filter and this framework, I would like to tap in wisdom from Ayurveda and the seasonal thing, which is very, very important, so that we prepare our body and feed ourselves based on the seasons. So that area I would like to explore more. And more and more children, child level education, awareness, label reading, that should become, as I said, it should be part of their curriculum and should be common knowledge growing up, so that they grow as a healthy individual and not face problems like our generation did. We had to, at mid-50, I'm discovering all this. If I would like to meet this Jay and Jaishree
some 20 years back.
So this is something which is coming to our understanding at mid-50s. So the future generation should be equipped with this, so that
Correct.
they become better individuals. Yeah.
So Jay and Jayashree, so do you read labels now when you buy something?
Yes.
And what are the things that you generally watch for?
Yeah, definitely gluten and lactose dairy products. And I wish there is some indicator like green and red for veg and non-veg. There is some indicator in the food, food displays or in the labels. One, for people who don't know, at least the awareness will spread. And for people who are conscious, we know what to take and what not to take. So definitely color code or some way it should be known that this has gluten. Many of the time the fonts are so small, it's difficult to read, and it gets we miss it.
Correct.
And even I discovered the asafoetida, which I use regularly, that has 30% wheat flour. So I'm looking for everywhere gluten-free.
Unless you see the ingredients, you're not aware.
You're not
Yeah, and sometimes many products do say gluten-free, but when you go and see, they might have some wheat added.
So the more awareness should spread in the society, and people should accept that yes, this is something which we need to look at. We already have big food two streams, veg and non-veg. So this is another level which is coming up. I understand it. More and more people are gluten and lactose intolerant. It might not be. It can be something else
Like
also,
sugars,
like
extra
sugar,
added sugar.
cilantro. No,
Hmm.
those series of intolerance also can happen. Only when we test, we'll know. No, only when we measure with data and supported by the nutritional diet plan, we can't discover this on our own. Definitely no.
And also, for example, you advise us not to go fully off gluten, have sourdough bread once in a while. We do that. And we are still following that so that our body understands that also. One point which I wanted to emphasize was after Qua Nutrition, whenever I go on a trip and come back, previously it used to take more than a day to recover. Okay. Now an overnight sleep, the next day I'm up and about. So that is a big difference which has happened in my day-to-day life. Yes.
Whenever we go for a health checkup with some issues, no, the doctor asks us to take blood test or anything. No, it all addresses at very superficial level. Nowhere any medical doctor has asked me to test for tolerance, insensitivity, intolerance. Only when it comes to an allergy level or the symptoms surfaces, then only it is addressed. So proactively, it is individual's desire and responsibility to understand our tolerance limits so that we can eat the right food and not succumb to these diseases which will affect us very
So
badly.
what you're trying to say is well-being is not being addressed. The way Qua Nutrition addresses well-being, day-to-day well-being, a typical medical this one does not address that.
Yeah. Only when it comes to a disease or a discomfort, no, that level they
It addresses
have,
that
yeah,
issue.
that the ecosystem is very well in place for that. No, so proactive measuring the data with the scientific research on the genetic profile, that is a game changer. That everyone has to do.
A few things which I would like to tell about Dhanashree. Highly diligent. Okay, you were able to understand us before giving us a solution, and you were very quick to respond, whether on a call, on a weekly call which we used to have, or on all our WhatsApp messages. So that helped us a lot during our journey.
Yeah. You understood, no, we were at ease, no, we never had a doubt that, no, is our diet plan in the right, is it coming from the right source? We never had that doubt. We were at ease with you, walking the journey with you for the period. And you had taken specific care to design our diet plan together. No, so that we didn't have hiccups, difficulties in the preparation. Yeah, implementation was so smooth, and all the calls and the monthly visits and the weekly calls and the WhatsApp support, everything was prompt and to the point, and you always encouraged us to go on this journey, and you clarified all the doubts. I came with a lot of queries every time, so you addressed everything. You addressed everything at ease.
I think here I would like to add a point. So, like you both are very organized. So, the first day when we met, you came with like your notes and everything. You had your questions ready and everything. So, yeah, sometimes people might think like, okay, should I come up with so much of questions? What if she gets bored or she gets tired or gets irritated, right? But that's not the thing. You wanted to know more about your health. You wanted to know what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And the main thing is that you both followed whatever I told you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you understood your reports very well. Wherever you had a doubt, you asked those questions, then you followed it to the T. Like, yeah, obviously, maybe like 100% might not be happening all the time, but you did your best. Like, even when you're eating outside, when you're traveling, you understood which supplements you need to carry. And obviously, you were regular with your follow-up calls. So whenever we tried to reach out to you, you were available. And main thing is, if you're able to follow the plan, obviously results will come. That's another thing, right? So sometimes what happens is that you might have your genetic report, you might have your blood reports, you might have a dietitian giving you all the details, but if it's not followed properly, right? So there will be hiccups, and there will be like maybe the results might not be as how you want it to come out.
Yeah, I would just like to tell customers who come here, just follow. Okay, once you follow, the benefits which you get are immeasurable. priceless. They are priceless actually.
The body becomes intuitive, so you have the body, it is an intellectual process. I feel this is an intellectual report. The intellect is equipped with this, which is able to guide the mind not to fall for the sensory things. So it is it's a personal and experiential journey. One has to go through this to understand it better, and it is 100% beautiful. We have found the happy formula for the food. So we are happy. Our gut is happy. Our mind is happy. Always alert. So we are in good spirits.
So we are really thankful that you both agreed to join us today and share your journey, the experience that you had with us, and also you told us like how you share your journey with others if they ask you, right? So I think that is something truly we appreciate. Okay, and looking forward to like stay in touch, and obviously, and like how you mentioned that you want to continue and you definitely don't want to. There's no going back, right?
Yes.
So there are many times what happens is that a person can, if they follow the plan for a certain time and because of many things, right, they go back to square one, but which I doubt will ever happen to both of you, because you both are there to motivate each other, and I think you have just understood everything really well. So keep doing what you are doing, and we hope to see better results from both of you.
Yeah.
My experience with the nutritional journey is it is simple and intuitive. Your body guides you, your mind guides you, and what your steps are.
You should understand it. That's all.
Yeah, you have to just understand and follow. It's simple.
Thanks a lot to Qua Nutrition and to you for having us. Yeah, it has been wonderful.
Thank you so much.